Namaste and Siddhi Pranam. Welcome to your today's topic, which is importance of pranayama during pregnancy. So let's get started. So the ancient practice of pranayama, with its yogic wisdom and scientific grounding, emerged as a very powerful tool to promote health and vitality, especially during pregnancy. So pranayama is an art of controlled breathing, which holds immense significance in nurturing the mind, body, and spirit, especially for the mother-to-be. So pranayama is derived from the Sanskrit word prana, which means life force energy, and ayama, which means expansion. And that entails with deliberate regulation and mastery over the breath. So from a yogic perspective, if we see, pranayama aims to harmonize the flow of vital energy throughout the body. And it also cleans our energy channels and create a state of balance and equilibrium in our body and mind. And by embracing pranayama during pregnancy, mothers can tap into its profound benefits, which will promote holistic well-being for them. And yoga philosophy really recognizes pranayama's ability to enhance oxygenation, and it is really essential, which is actually very essential for the healthy development of the baby. So deep and conscious breathing techniques increase the supply of oxygen to the mother's body, which facilitates optimal functioning of organs, and that also includes brain and nervous system. And moreover, pranayama also offers powerful means to elevate stress and anxiety, which can be particularly which mothers can be prone to during pregnancy. And there have been scientific research also that supports the significance of prana during pregnancy. Physiologically controlled breathing practices can have positive effects on the cardiovascular health, which usually faces additional stress during pregnancy. So by practicing pranayama, mothers can lower blood pressure, improve circulation, and reduce the risk of cardiovascular complications during pregnancy. And they can also balance their hormone, which is another crucial aspect during pregnancy. And pranayama practices also contribute to regulating hormone levels and enhance sleep quality. And it also promotes emotional well-being. And these techniques also improve lung capacity, as the growing baby occupies the space within the abdominal cavity, which limits the diaphragmic movement. So therefore, pranayama emerges as a holistic approach to support the well-being of mother and their growing babies. And combining ancient yogic wisdom with modern scientific insights, that can make pranayama be a very great practice, especially during pregnancy. So let's look at the role of pranayama in pregnancy. So pranayama is an art of controlling breathing, and it holds immense significance in nurturing the baby and the mother. And regulating breath, balancing the energy, and promoting overall well-being is the job what pranayama does for the mother's body. So first is regulating breath and what it does. So regulating the breath establishes harmony within. So pregnancy does bring a lot of physical changes, hormonal shifts, and also increased blood volume. And pregnancy also changes the lung capacity of the mother. So by incorporating pranayama techniques into the prenatal yoga practice, mothers can cultivate conscious and controlled breathing, and techniques like deep belly breathing and extended exhalations can help calm the nervous system. And this reduce anxiety in turn, and also enhance oxygenation in the body, which has benefits for both mother and the baby. And regular practice of pranayama regulates the breath and establishes a sense of harmony within, and promotes a state of relaxation during pregnancy. Then it also balances the energy and nurtures the body-mind. So pregnancy is a time of heightened energy flow as well as different kind of transformation on various levels, various dimensions, both physiological and energetic level as well as spiritual level. So pranayama practices can be a very powerful tool to balance and channel the energy in a nurturing way. So techniques like alternative nostril breathing, also known as nadi shodhana, can help harmonize the flow of energy through the body's energy channel known as nadis. So by balancing the Ida and Pingala nadis, the feminine and the masculine energy within, mothers can create a sense of equilibrium as well as stability. And this balanced energy flow supports the physical well-being of the mother and reduces common discomforts of pregnancy, and also fosters emotional balance and mental clarity for the mothers. And when we incorporate pranayama into prenatal yoga, mothers can nurture both their body, mind, and foster a connection with their growing baby. So now, and then it also supports physical and mental and emotional well-being. So pranayama techniques during pregnancy offers a multitude of benefits for physical, mental, emotional well-being as well. And physically, deep diaphragmatic breathing helps enhance lung capacity and improve circulation, optimize oxygen supply to both mother's body as well as the baby's body. And pranayama practices also support the pelvic floor muscles, which play a very, very crucial role in childbirth as well as postpartum recovery. So mentally speaking, pranayama techniques promote relaxation, reduce stress, and foster a positive mindset. From an emotional angle, pranayama helps cultivate a deep sense of connection, self-awareness, and emotional balance during the transformative journey of pregnancy. And then it also creates a safe and nurturing environment. So we need to approach also pranayama during pregnancy with a lot of mindfulness and respect. We need guidance from right people at the time of in the right situations. So mothers do go through different kind of situations during pregnancy, and when they have right support, they are not just watching YouTube and learning pranayama from there, because it's important to assess their individualistic condition, as their each movement's journey is very unique. So it's crucial that we only a qualified yoga teacher, and that if you are the right person to guide them, then they can receive the tailor-made pranayama that you can offer to them. So it's really important that you make note of their individual needs and consider their medical condition and consider their trimester, and based on that you guide them the right pranayamas. So it also becomes crucial to keep their safety and their personal preferences in mind all the time. Now let's look at enhancing energy flow with the power of pranayama. So pranayama holds a key to harness and enhance the flow of prana, the vital force energy throughout the body. So prana is believed to be the underlying energy that sustains all aspects of our being, and that includes physical, mental, and spiritual dimensions. So through specific pranayama techniques, we can awaken and harmonize those energy channels, also known as nadis, and facilitate a profound enhancement in flow of prana within our being. And then awakening the nadis. So Nadi Shodhana Pranayama, also known as alternative nostril breathing, is a powerful pranayama technique that can help balance and the flow of energy through Ida and Pingala Nadi, which are two primary energy channels in the body. And Ida is associated with the moon and represents the feminine energy, while Pingala is associated with the sun, that represents masculine energy. And by practicing Nadi Shodhana, we can activate and harmonize these two energies and promote balance and enhance the flow of prana. And this technique involves alternating the breath between the left and the right nostrils and allowing the energy to flow freely and unobstructed throughout the body. And this also fosters a state of balance and harmony. Then is Sadanta Pranayama. So cultivating balance and vitality through Sadanta Pranayama is a great way. So Sadanta Pranayama is also known as cooling breath, and it can enhance the energy flow during pregnancy. And this practice involves inhaling through the sides of your teeth by holding them tightly together and exhaling through the nose. And this pranayama is really beneficial for releasing excess heat and balancing the energy in the body. And during pregnancy, hormonal changes and increased metabolic activity can sometimes lead to built up heat in the body, and this pranayama can help cool down the system and reduce agitation and balance the energy flow. And by practicing this cooling breath, mothers can experience a sense of relief, increased comfort, and improved energy level. And in addition to that, it also encourages deep exhalation, which helps in releasing any physical or mental tension. Then it's deep diaphragmatic breathing. So deep diaphragmatic breathing is foundational pranayama technique that promotes an expanded flow of prana in the body. And by consciously engaging the diaphragm, we can draw in more air, and this will oxygenate the blood and tissues more effectively. And this process not only nourishes the physical body, but also enhances the flow of prana throughout the subtle energy channel. And deep diaphragmatic breathing helps expand the capacity of the lungs and improves respiratory efficiency and oxygenation. And as the body receives greater supply of vital energy, it enhances overall vitality, mental clarity, and emotional well-being of the mother. So practicing deep diaphragmatic breathing regularly allows the mother to tap into her pranic potential and experience heightened sense of energy and aliveness. And so it's really essential to approach all these practices with mindfulness and respect, and guidance should be received by experienced teacher, and mothers should ensure that they are contacting you whenever needed. And we should ensure that we are doing safe and nourishing exploration of the different pranayamas. And so we are also harnessing the right benefits with each pranayama and harnessing the potential to enhance our energy flow and unlock the vast reservoir of prana within us. And then calming the nervous system. This is the superpower that we can gain from pranayama. And calming the nervous system becomes crucial to promote overall well-being during pregnancy specifically. And by incorporating specific pranayama techniques like extended exhalation, Ujjayi pranayama, which is also known as victorious breath, and Shitali pranayama, the cooling breath, mothers can effectively calm their nervous system, reduce stress, and create a sense of inner peace during pregnancy. And then extended exhalation pranayama can cultivate relaxation and ease also. And they play a very vital role in calming the nervous system during pregnancy. By consciously lengthening the exhalation phase of breath, mothers activate their body's relaxation response and in turn reduce stress and anxiety. And this deliberate focus on elongated exhalation helps release any tension and also slows down the heart rate and activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which promotes a state of deep relaxation. And by incorporating extended exhalation into their pranayama practice, mothers can also cultivate a sense of relaxation and ease and also gain mental clarity. And then Ujjayi pranayama. So cultivating inner calm through Ujjayi pranayama is the first benefit that we gain through Ujjayi. So Ujjayi particularly is beneficial in calming the nervous system during pregnancy, and this pranayama involves breathing in and out through the nose with slight constriction at the back of your throat, creating a gentle oceanic sound. And Ujjayi pranayama really helps focus the mind, regulates our breath, and induce a sense of inner calm. And by engaging in this rhythmic breathing, mothers can reduce anxiety, quiet their mind, and create a serene space within themselves, and also promote overall emotional well-being and relaxation. Then is Shitali pranayama. So first effect of Shitali is cooling and soothing the system. So Shitali helps to cool and soothe the nervous system basically. And the Shitali pranayama involves inhaling through a rolled tongue and and slightly parted lips, and drawing in the cool air and exhaling through the nose. And this breath not only creates a cooling effect but also induces a sense of calm and tranquility. And Shikli Pranayama particularly is useful in reducing heat and acidity in the body, which is one of the common discomforts during pregnancy. And by incorporating these techniques into their practice, mothers can really create a very soothing and calming effect on their nervous system and promote relaxation and inner peace. And then they can create a century of peace and tranquility within. So practicing pranayamas that calm the nervous system during pregnancy allows the mothers to create a century of peace and tranquility within themselves. And by engaging in these kind of pranayamas, ujjayi, shikli, and extended exhalation, mothers can reduce their stress, release tension, and foster a deep sense of relaxation. And the regulated breath and focused attention during pranayama helps shift the body into the parasympathetic nervous state, which supports overall well-being during pregnancy. And by incorporating these techniques into their daily life, mothers can really nurture their nervous system, promote emotional stability, and cultivate a sense of inner peace. I will share a small incident in from my personal life. When I was studying about parasympathetic nervous system and sympathetic nervous system and how yoga and yogic lifestyle plays a role in that, I just would forget the word parasympathetic. So the way I remembered this is there is a Sanskrit word called Parabrahma. Parabrahma means the Brahman, the unification of the divine, the unified form or the oneness that lies beneath all. And that in Sanskrit is referred as Parabrahma. So I remembered that in my brain, I commanded myself that parasympathetic nervous system is the state where we can access that Parabrahma. And pranayama is the gateway to Parabrahma for me personally. And this is the benefit that I personally received from pranayama practice during the time of pregnancy, and connecting to my son and nurturing that and gifting that balance and resilient state of nervous system was the only gift I wanted to give to my baby, because I understand from a trauma healing perspective also that only our nervous system carries that generational trauma, and the only way to just neutralize all those generational trauma and not pass it on to your next generation is to be able to access the state of balance and tranquility and tap into parasympathetic nervous system constantly. And this is the gift of pranayama. And you can realize the potential value of this through not just the effects on physical body, mind, and being of mother and the baby, but its ability to let go of generational trauma. So let's look at cultivating mind and body connection. So cultivating deep mind-body connection also becomes essential during transformative phase of pregnancy, and by incorporating certain practices, mothers can enhance their self-awareness, promote presence, and also support their overall well-being. So breath awareness is the first practice. So anchoring into the present moment is the first gift of breath awareness. So breath awareness is fundamental aspect of pranayama that can greatly enhance the mind-body connection during pregnancy, and by directing our conscious attention to the breath, mothers can anchor themselves into the present moment and also foster a deep sense of awareness, and they can observe the natural rhythm and qualities of breath, which helps quiet the mind and cultivate sense of mindfulness. And this awareness also allows the mothers to tune into the needs of their body and connect to the subtle sensation and movements of the growing baby. And by practicing breath awareness, mothers can nurture the mind-body connection and also foster a deep bond with themselves and their little one. And then mindful breathing also is a great gift of this. So embracing the present experience, mindful breathing can techniques can really go hand in hand with breath awareness to deepen the mind-body connection during pregnancy. So by intentionally bringing our attention and awareness to each breath, mothers can fully embrace the present experience or present moment. And techniques like deep diaphragmatic breathing and slow breathing and deliberate inhalations and deliberate exhalations promotes a sense of relaxation and calmness. And mindful breathing really encourages mothers to be fully present in their bodies and acknowledge and accept the changes and sensations that are arising within them. And by integrating mindful breathing into the prenatal yoga practice, mothers can develop a profound connection with their body, breath, and the baby. And now let's look at, let's quickly review the integration of bandhas with this. So the integration of bandhas or energy lock is another powerful aspect of pranayama that cultivates mind-body connection during pregnancy. So bandha, as we know, involves engaging or controlling specific muscle groups, which helps redirect the balance and flow of energy to the body. And practices like Mula Bandha, Udana Bandha can enhance self-awareness and also support core stability and also create a deep connection with our pelvic region. And when we integrate bandhas with pranayama, that encourages to explore that subtle energy within their body and promotes a heightened state of embodiment and connection with the growing baby. And then is nurturing the mother and the baby. So by cultivating deep mind-body connection through pranayama, mothers can support the overall well-being of themselves and their baby. And the mind-body connection nurtures emotional stability, reduces stress and anxiety, and promotes a sense of empowerment during pregnancy. It also fosters self-care, self-compassion, and deeper understanding of their body's need. And additionally, mind-body connection can be created through pranayama practice to nurture a strong bond with growing baby and also promote a sense of connectedness and love. So it can really create a nurturing environment for the baby's development and enhance the mother's ability to listen to and respond to baby's cues quite easily. Now, let's look at promoting respiratory health. So respiratory health is of paramount importance during pregnancy as it directly affects the well-being of mom and the baby. And techniques like Dirgha Swasa, also known as three-part breath, then Brahmani Pranayama, the humming deep breath, then Anulom Vilom, the alternate nostril breathing. All of this improves lung capacity, increases oxygenation, and support overall respiratory function. And it also contributes to mother's vibrant health, vibrancy, or vitality. So Dirgha Pranayama particularly enhances the lungs capacity and oxygenation. So it actually helps focus on deep diaphragmatic breathing, and which as a result it creates an enhanced lung capacity for oxygenation. And this technique involves breathing deeply into the abdomen and expanding the rib cage and filling the upper chest with air. And by consciously engaging the diaphragm and fully utilizing the lungs, mothers can improve their respiratory efficiency, optimize their oxygen intake, and also enhance the delivery of oxygen to the baby. And Dirgha Pranayama also promotes deep relaxation, reduces stress, and supports overall respiratory health. Then comes Brahmani Pranayama. So Brahmani Pranayama has a soothing and balancing effect on the respiratory system. So in the Brahmani Pranayama, we have to create a humming sound while breathing. And this gentle practice soothes and balances the respiratory system and promotes respiratory health. And by engaging our vocal cords and producing humming sound during exhalation, mothers can regulate the breath and reduce anxiety and calm their nervous system. And Brahmani Pranayama also helps release tension in the throat and the chest and improves airflow in the chest and promotes overall well-being as well. So this technique also creates a soothing and nurturing effect on our respiratory system and supports our optimal respiratory function. Then Anulom Vilom, or the alternative nostril breathing, helps clear the energy channels. So, and it also optimizes our breathing. And this practice involves alternatively breathing through one nostril while closing the other nostril. So, Anulom Vilom helps balance the flow of prana and enhances the respiratory function by expanding the lung capacity and improving oxygenation. And when we practice Anulom Vilom regularly, then mothers can improve their respiratory efficiency, increase oxygen supply, and also clean their nadis or the energy channels, which promotes overall respiratory health. Now, their respiratory function and well-being also gets benefited to this. So the benefits of pranayama extend beyond individual techniques and also supports overall respiratory function and well-being during pregnancy. And when we incorporate pranayama practices in the prenatal yoga, through that mothers do experience their improved lung capacity and increased oxygenation and enhanced respiratory efficiency. And these practices promote relaxation, reduce stress, and create a harmonious balance in their respiratory system by optimizing breathing and supporting respiratory health. They also contribute to the overall well-being of both mom and the baby. Now let's look at regulating the energy levels. So energy can fluctuate during pregnancy, and maintaining a balance and regulated energy state is really essential for a mother. So pranayama practice, which is a controlled breathing practice, can offer variety of techniques to help regulate those energy levels during this period. And certain pranayama techniques can create a calm energy environment for the mothers and also address their specific needs during pregnancy. So they can help balance the flow of energy harmoniously. So first is Sitli Pranayama, which can have a very calming and cooling energy experience, and this can help calm and cool the energy within the body. And this practice involves inhaling through a rolled tongue and with the slightly parted lips, and drawing the cool air within and exhaling through the nose. And Sitli Pranayama reduces the heat and acidity in the body and creates a soothing and calming effect on the nervous system. And when we practice Sitli Pranayamas, through that mothers can balance and regulate their energy levels and promote a sense of tranquility and inner calmness. Then is Chandrabhed Pranayama, also known as Moon Pranayama, so this can harmonize the moon channel. So this practice is directed through the left nostril, which is believed to be connected with the calming and cooling energy of the moon. And by inhaling through the left nostril and exhaling through the right nostril, this pranayama can help balance the energy and create a sense of equilibrium. And this technique promotes a soothing and calming effect on the nervous system. It reduces excess heat and fosters a state of relaxation. And when we incorporate Chandrabhed Pranayama into the prenatal practice, it can support the mothers in maintaining well-balanced levels of energy and enhance their overall energy levels throughout the pregnancy. Then is Sitkari Pranayama. So Sitkari Pranayama helps maintain the energy balance. So it's also known as hissing breath, and this techniques can really help maintain energy balance in the mother. And this practice involves the breath to be drawn through the teeth and creating a hissing sound as we exhale through the nose. And by drawing the air in this way, Sitkari Pranayama helps to reduce excess heat in the body and promotes a sense of coolness and calmness. And this techniques also support relaxation and can aid in maintaining balanced energy levels. And when we incorporate Sitkari into a regular practice, we can find a lot of harmonious equilibrium and enhance overall well-being during pregnancy. Then it also creates balanced energy flow state. So it offers a comprehensive approach to regulating energy levels and also promote overall well-being. So techniques like Sitli, Bastrika, my bad, not Bastrika, but Sitli and Chandrabhedna, all of this can be added in the prenatal practice to maintain the energy levels of the mothers. And these practices can really promote the balance, whether it's calming the energy or creating a harmonious flow. And by cultivating balanced energy flow through pranayama, mothers can experience improved vitality, mental focus, and emotional stability during the time of pregnancy. Now let's look at deepening the connection with the baby. So the connection between a mother and her unborn baby is very unique, and her bond with the babies also begins right before the birth. So pranayama holds tremendous potential to deepen the connection and foster a sense of bonding, communication, and love between mother and the baby. And pranayama techniques help create nurturing space for communication and strengthen the emotional bond during the transformative period of pregnancy. So first is gentle belly breathing that can be used, which creates an inviting presence and connection for the baby. So gentle belly breathing invites the presence and connection with the baby, and by consciously directing the breath into the belly, mothers can create a very soothing and nurturing space for themselves as well as the baby. And as the breath expands the belly, it provides a gentle massage and also stimulates a sense of relaxation for both mom and the baby. And practicing gentle belly breathing regularly allows the mothers to connect with baby's movement and sensations. Then is Dirgha Swasana, the three-part breath. So the three-part breath offers a significant benefits during pregnancy, particularly in establishing deep connection with the baby. And by consciously directing the breath to the belly, ribcage, and upper chest, mothers thus create a very nurturing space for themselves and the baby. And this practice promotes relaxation, reduces stress, and fosters a sense of unity and shared experience with the baby. And it also allows the mothers to become more attuned to the movements and the sensations of their baby, which deepens the emotional bond and also facilitates communication between mom and the baby. So the rhythmatic expansion of the belly during this breath work can gently massage the baby and also enhance the mother-baby connection. And the swasana also cultivates mindfulness and presence, which allows the mothers to fully embrace the experience of carrying the baby with gratitude and awe. And by incorporating Dirgha into our practice, mothers can really deepen their connection and bond and foster a profound sense of love, understanding, and connection that will continue to grow throughout their lives together. And then is Pranav Pranayama. So Pranav Pranayama really nurtures unity. So Pranav Pranayama, also known as Om chanting or Omkar Pranayama, is a powerful practice that can deepen the connection between mother and baby during pregnancy. And by repetitively chanting the sacred sound of Om, mothers can create a harmonious and nurturing environment for themselves and their babies. And the vibration produced by chanting resonates throughout their body and create a gentle massage-like effect that can be felt by both mother and the baby. And these vibrations can foster a sense of unity and deepen the connection between them. And this practice also calms the nervous system and allows the mothers to be present and attuned to their baby's movements and needs. And the universal energy represented by the Om fosters the profound sense of connection and unity. And when we incorporate Pranav Pranayama, this promotes love, peace, and harmony. And then we need to really ensure that everything that we are offering to the mothers does have we are taking care of their safety in mind and their personal preferences in mind. And when they are practicing any pranayama, that they are well taken care throughout their pregnancy journey. And also, this practices of pranayama can create emotional well-being and nurturing for the mothers. So pranayama techniques really offers holistic approach to supporting emotional well-being also, and also deepens the connection with the baby. And by incorporating gentle belly breathing and visualization and loving kindness meditation into our practice, all of this can create a harmonious synergy, and mothers can create a very nurturing environment for emotional bond with their child. And also these practices can foster a sense of presence, awareness, and love, which promotes harmonious and enriching connection. And by cultivating this bond through pranayama, mothers can provide supportive and loving environment for the baby, which will set the foundation for a lifelong connection. So, in nutshell, pranayama practice during pregnancy is of a lot of importance and offering a number of benefits as we discussed. And pranayama techniques does provide a very holistic approach to support the physical, mental, and emotional well-being of the mother as well as the baby. And it regulates the breath and helps the mother to cultivate a very conscious, controlled breathing and promote relaxation, reduce anxiety, enhance oxygenation, and balance the energy flow within to create a sense of equilibrium and stability. It also reduces discomfort and fosters emotional balance and create a balance and equilibrium in the nervous system also. And then ultimately it strengthens the bond with the mother, and it also creates a necessary healthy environment for the delivery of the child. So I really hope this was insightful for you, and the deeper understanding and the connection and the benefits of pranayama during pregnancy really helped you and inspired you to incorporate these as much as possible into your prenatal classes and offer these benefits to the mothers with wholeheartedly. I hope this contributed to you, and you will continue to contribute to many, many souls ahead through this. With that, thank you and namaste.